learning and academic research. In this regard, they should focus on degree and postgraduate programs as opposed to certificate and diploma courses. Further, limiting certificate and diploma courses to technical and vocational colleges, according to the Honorable Member, will increase enrollment in these institutions. He says that the technical and vocational colleges usually record low enrollment numbers despite the government investing heavily in these institutions. Clause 2 of the bill proposes to amend Section 5 of the Act to provide that the function of the Commission for University Education will be to recognize and equate postgraduate certificates and postgraduate diplomas conferred by foreign universities and institutions as opposed to basic certificate and diplomas. Clause 3 of the bill proposes to amend Section 5A of the Act to provide that the provisions of this Act supersede those of any other Act with regard of the mandate of the Commission for University Education, recognizing postgraduate certificates and postgraduate diplomas offered by universities. Clause 4 of the bill proposes to amend Section 20 of the Act to provide that universities may offer postgraduate certificate and postgraduate diploma courses and not basic certificate and diploma courses. Further, the clause provides for the saving of a student already undertaking a certificate or diploma course to enable such student complete his or her studies. Clause 5 of the bill proposes to amend Section 38 of the Act to provide that a chancellor of a university may only award postgraduate certificate and postgraduate diploma courses and not basic certificate and diploma courses. Clause 6 of the bill proposes to amend Section 56 of the Act to provide that the placement board shall not place any student in a university to undertake a diploma or certificate course. Clause 7 proposes to amend Section 70 of the Act to provide that the Commission may make regulations providing for the procedure of equating postgraduate and diploma courses conferred by foreign universities. The bill delegates legislative powers to the Cabinet Secretary. It does not limit fundamental rights and freedoms, and it does not affect the functions of the county governments, and is therefore not a bill concerning counties for purposes of the standing orders. The enactment of this bill shall not occasion additional expenditure of public funds. That bill is courtesy of the Honourable Member, Major Donk Benjamin Gadiru. It is contained in the order of business this morning, which you can download on the Parliament of Kenya website. It is www.parliament.go.ke. That website contains quite a number of documents pertaining to the business of the National Assembly, such as this one that the members are preparing to engage in this morning. At order number 7 are statements. Some of them will be requested and others will be responded to. The Honourable Member for Ganze Constituency, Kazungu Tungule, will seek or request a statement. This is courtesy of the Standing Order 44, subsection 2C. And the statement that the Honourable Member for Ganze will request is in regards to the death of Miss Jessica Kashutu Zero in Saudi Arabia. The relevant committee is Defense, Intelligence and Foreign Relations. This committee will be tasked with the responsibility of ensuring that this statement, which will be requested by the Honourable Member for Ganze, will be replied to or responded to. The Honourable Member for Trans Nzoia County, Honourable Lilian Sioi, will also request a statement on the management of the National Spinal Injury Referral Hospital. The committee relevant is Health. The Honourable Member for Nyaribari Masaba, Honourable Daniel Manduku, will also request a statement on the implementation status of the Keroka Ibacho Kiamokama project in Nyaribari Masaba constituency. The relevant committee there is Transport and Infrastructure. The Member of Parliament for Bomet Central, Honourable Richard Kilel, will request a statement on the dualling of Narok Bomet Kisi Road from Nyangores River Bridge to Chepkosa River. The relevant committee there is Transport and Infrastructure. And there are two statements which were requested and they will be responded to this morning. One was by the Honorable Member for Awendo constituency, Honorable Walter Owino, and the statement regards non-payment of deposit shares to retirees. The relevant committee is Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. The other statement which will be responded to is by the Honorable Member Sabina Chege, and it's on the proposed mode of payment for coffee farmers in the country. The relevant committee there is also Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. Just a quick recap of the order of business this morning. And at order 8 is the Agricultural Professionals Registration and Licensing Bill, National Assembly Bill number 19 of 2024. The debate on this bill was concluded, and the business remaining for members to do here is decide whether or not it should be read for the second time. So the Speaker will put the question and the members will be voting on that. At order 9 is a motion by the Honorable Member Rahim Dawood, and it's on the consideration of Senate amendments to the Public Service Values and Principles Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 46 of 2022, and thereafter the members will proceed to the Committee of the Whole House and consider the Senate amendments to the Public Service Values and Principles Amendment Bill of 2022. At order 11 is the Environmental Professionals Institute of Kenya Bill, National Assembly Bill number 36 of 2024. The balance of time there is 3 hours and 28 minutes. At order 12 is the Prevention of Livestock and Produce Theft Bill, Senate Bill number 12 of 2023. At order 13 is the Sexual Offences Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 78 of 2023. And finally, at order 14 is the Universities Amendment number 5 Bill, National Assembly Bill number 79 of 2023. Those are some of the bills and the motions that the members will be considering this morning during this morning sitting of the National Assembly. There are statements as well that will be requested, and some will be responded to before this very house this morning. This broadcast is courtesy of the Parliamentary Broadcasting Unit in conjunction with the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, KBC, and the broadcast is available on Bunge TV as well as YouTube, courtesy of the Parliament of Kenya YouTube channel. The quorum bell continues to ring. This time it will ring for 5 more minutes. It was ringing for 10, but the presiding speaker, the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, has ordered the Sergeant at Arms to ring it for another 5 minutes. This is to enable the House to achieve the required quorum, that is 50 members. If there is no quorum present when the chair is taken at the time appointed for a meeting of the House, such as this one, immediately after the saying of the prayer, the Speaker shall order the bell to be rung for 10 minutes. And if no quorum is present, at the expiration of the 10 minutes, the Speaker may direct that the bell be rung for a further 5 minutes, and if there is still no quorum present, the Speaker shall adjourn the House forthwith to the next sitting. So we are on the last leg of the bell, and we still await for quorum of the National Assembly to be achieved. And there are also a number of committees that are sitting this morning. The business of the National Assembly goes beyond the plenary sitting. It is important to know that there are other businesses that the members of Parliament do undertake, among them sitting in parliamentary committees to discuss various businesses. They do invite various stakeholders in different sectors within the Kenyan territory, cabinet secretaries do get invited to the committee sittings, and so are CEOs of state corporations and boards as well. So besides the plenary sitting that we are awaiting to begin this morning, there are various committees that are also sitting to discuss various issues and businesses which will later make their way to the plenary, and that is done either through a bill or through a motion, as we have seen in the past. So a number of committees are sitting this morning within the precincts of Parliament. Others are on excursions away from the precincts of Parliament, but all of that is business related to parliamentary matters. We are waiting for quorum to be achieved this morning, and the quorum bell continues to ring, at least for a couple of minutes, and thereafter we will await the direction of the presiding speaker, the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Gladys Boss, who is overseeing the business of the National Assembly this morning. The quorum of the House is provided under Standing Order 34 and 35 and 36 as well, and Order 37 as well. Those are the provisions of the standing orders. The quorum at commencement of the House, that is at Standing Order 34, the quorum during the proceedings of the House at Standing Order 35, quorum during voting or division at Standing Order 36, and decorum when quorum not present at Order 37. When quorum bell is ringing, members shall maintain order in the House. That is according to Standing Order 37 of the National Assembly. What happens in the background is that the respective leadership in the House do mobilize their members within the precincts of Parliament to come take their seat to allow business of the National Assembly to proceed. Both the minority side of the House and the majority side of the House, through their leadership, they mobilize.
Is Honorable members, pursuant to order number 30, I direct that the bell be stopped. Sergeant Ramti, may stop the bell. Honorable members, pursuant to order number 34, which deals with quorum at the commencement of the House, I sought to ring the bell for 10 minutes and then a further 5 minutes. And therefore, honorable members, and the time being 9:49, this House stands adjourned until Wednesday, 12th November 2025 at 2:30 p.m.
The Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Gladys Boss, has adjourned the House because the number required for business to begin could not be achieved. The number required was 50 members, but the House was not able to quorum this morning, and so the proceedings of the National Assembly will not commence this morning. and the members will be reconvening at 2:30 p.m., that is this afternoon, where there are a number of businesses that have been lined up in the order paper, which is available on parliament.go.ke. And that marks the end of this broadcast.